many parents and students, they came up with similar kind of doubts and queries, which we are going to address now. To take this segment forward, our academic coordinator, Mr. Andrew, will help me, will join me in this segment. So I'm going to share.
Thank you, Kalada sir. Good morning to parents and good morning to Kalada sir too.
Good morning, Andrew sir.
It's always a pleasure to share the platform with you, Kalada.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So, yes, I'm waiting. I'm here, patiently waiting and hearing. Thank you for giving such a wonderful insight to the parents. So, let us move ahead.
Yes. Okay. The first question, normally many parents have these kind of doubts. The first question, I'm going to bring it forward. Sir, textbooks are not available. Is there any plan to provide soft copy of textbooks? Would you like to answer this question, sir?
Yes, yes. Parents, let me first bring to your notice that the Telugu Academy textbooks are prescribed for the class 11th and 12th state board students, and NCERT is usually followed for the CBSE. Now, for the past 5 years since JEE Main and NEET has been introduced, the Telangana State Board adopted the same NCERT content as far as the theory is concerned, and only the exercise questions are framed from the board exam point of view. I mean, the exercise questions usually come after the end of the chapter questions. All the questions related to NCERT concepts are also present in these exercises too, but in our Telugu Academy textbooks, there are a little bit more as far as the number of questions is concerned. In fact, the number of questions are more in state board, especially in mathematics subject, which allows the student to have more problems to practice, which is very important to strengthen their problem solving skills. So, at present, keeping in mind the present scenario where it's very difficult for everybody to go out and keep running around to the shops and purchasing the books, we advise parents and students not to do that. Please stay safe, stay at home. We are providing the complete NCERT theory content for each subject in the PDF form, which will be shared and posted in the Google Classrooms for the students to refer and practice. We also advise parents to refrain from trying to purchase the textbooks from outside shops during this pandemic situation, and ask the students also to follow and use the content shared by us. Thank you. Can we move on to the next question?
Thank you, sir. We have already bought the Telangana State Board of Intermediate Education textbooks for physics, chemistry, and maths as suggested. Will they still be useful or need to switch over to NCERT textbooks? This is the second question, sir.
Yeah, this is also it's a good thing if you have already purchased the books. If you have already purchased the books, then it will definitely be useful, since it will act as an offline printed book available for your child to refer and practice. There is no need to switch over to any other book, since the same textbook which you purchased will cater to all his requirements for the board exams, as well as strengthening his basic concepts for the entrance preparation too. We also provide separate reference books. We are actually collaborated with our knowledge partner Pearson Publishers, who are providing the entire reference content for the JEE preparation for the MPC students. As far as the MPC students and CC students is concerned, we already have reference content related to so many other areas of subjects which are required for their entrance exams, like reasoning, content aptitude, verbal ability, reading comprehension. All those books are being provided by us physically also and online also. What we are doing is, it will be provided generally as offline. Once the offline physical classes start, we will be providing the books to the students. But in this current scenario, we are giving the PDF formats and uploading it in the Google Classrooms. So please, you can refer to those books.
Thank you, sir. Third question. My ward did not write the notes during the online class. How can he or she write the incomplete portion? This is the third question.
Yes. Again, this is some of the problems which usually which students also face, that not enough time is given to write the notes during the classes and sessions, but page virtual classes are scheduled and designed keeping in mind the amount of screen time the child should spend in a day on an online platform. Hence, to make sure that the student doesn't get strained and loses focus in a session, we are not extending the class timings with too much of writing notes during the session. We want them to focus completely on the content taught through PPT presentations, and few important points and definitions will definitely be asked by the faculty to note down. And there is one subject, mathematics, where the students have to write down what they are listening to and understanding and solve the problems together with the faculty to really grasp and understand the concept really well. Now, what we are doing is all the notes and theory content required by the student for reference and practice is posted again in the PDF format in their Google Classrooms. Now, sometimes few parents also ask us to provide the content in advance before the class, which is not advisable since it could affect his confidence in the subject. Only after understanding the concepts, the students can refer and understand the content which they read. And sometimes the student may not show the same concentration during the class and solve the problems being taught by the teacher if a ready-made content is already provided to him before the class. So I advise all the students and students not to waste their time trying to write down each and every point. In fact, mathematics, I do suggest, please write down, solve the problem along with the teacher when he's teaching during the session. But whether it is physics, chemistry, or any other subject, please focus on what is being taught on the screen and try to communicate with the faculty rather than concentrating on writing the notes, because all the notes in the whatever being PPTs are being taught to you, or theoretical or reference notes, we are sharing it in your Google Classrooms, which you can always refer to later on.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I'm going to the next question. Can you elaborate on the IPE, that means intermediate public examination and integrated course schedules? Will IPE classes be fully completed before starting integrated course?
This is one of the most common question. In fact, when you are registered, at the time of registration, our counselors do provide a little bit of insight about our teaching methodology. Now, let me just take you through to this also and brief you as to how the teaching methodology is in page. Kalada sir, can you show the graphic ones, which can it be shared on the screen?
No, this doesn't have
graphics.
Okay,
okay, fine. Let me just go ahead. Now, PAGE offers integrated teaching methodology, which revolves around a curriculum which facilitates a student to tackle all entrance exams like JEE, BITSAT, MSAT, and other engineering entrance exams for MPC students. And when it comes to MEC and CSE, all law entrances, management entrances, CA foundation, everything. Now, we try to see that entrance preparation go hand in hand and ensure that intermediate studies also go hand in hand with the entrance preparation. It is a one-step preparation for multiple level exams. Each and every chapter will be dealt from the basic level to the higher end. First, the basic concepts from the textbooks are taught to the student, and then the objective concepts required for entrance exams from the same chapter will be taught to the student. There are 3 levels of classroom sheets, especially for the MPC students, for the objective orientation, which are solved in the class by the faculty themselves. The first level consists of MCQs required for MSET, as well as for all other top private deemed universities or top colleges which we have in our country, like Manipal, VIT, Shivnadar, so many other colleges are there, which conduct their own entrances. So the first level sheet, which is usually practiced and solved in the class by the teacher, is very useful for all these exams. The second level is dedicated purely to the JEE main exam, which has all the MCQs, patterns of questions required for that level of exam. And the third level is the advanced level, and which will consist of questions to be solved with multiple concepts and critical thinking. Now, after solving all the level sheets, the student is given an integrated assignment to assess how much he has understood the concepts, and if he still has any weak areas, it can be addressed with a counseling session, separate counseling session or with the faculty individually. So that is how we deal with each and every chapter and subject and chapter, where the student is prepared thoroughly for the complete chapter, and then we move on to the next chapter. It is a complete parallel teaching, and both is board preparation and entrance preparation goes hand in hand simultaneously. We do not do like some of the other college practices where only IP is taught first or then later the objective part. And I don't want to go into much into what others are offering. I would rather highlight what Page has been doing and how it has been successfully implementing it for all this so many years, and providing the required results and desired results to the students also. And most of the students have followed this teaching methodology of Page and succeeded into getting admissions into some of the top universities in the country. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So, Kalada sir, can we
Next question.
have the next question?
By when are you planning to start classes related to integrated coaching like logical reasoning, quantitative aptitude, etc. for MEC or CEC students?
Now, we are also very keen parents on conducting all the subject classes to the students. At present, we are conducting the regular subject classes and keeping in view the amount of time we want to engage the student on an online platform without getting too stressed. We are planning to introduce all the subjects required for the entrance exams too simultaneously. Now, usually what we do, we generally start the preparation of the child for the, whether it is for law, management, mass communication, liberal arts, CA foundation entrance exams in the first year itself. This is primarily for the commerce students. And we have a lot of time to engage the child for these subjects over the next 2 years. We even conduct separate classes for these exams exclusively during the summer break after the first year board exams also. Generally in class 12th and in second year, it is more about practice than teaching in the classes, since most of the entire syllabus is covered by the end of the summer break for the students. In fact, recently also, like every year, we conducted almost 120 hours of classes for reasoning, quantitative aptitude, verbal ability, GK, legal aptitude, CA commerce, CA economics subjects for a class 11th or first year computer students. Hence, the student has a lot to look forward to as far as the classes and tests are concerned, and the same services will be provided to your child too with our online platform. And as soon as, God willing, we are able to start the physical offline classes at our premises too. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The next question is, can you schedule more number of language classes in a week?
This is also one of the very common questions we come across from the parents, because languages are a very vital part in Page learning process. First, I would like to bring to the parents' notice that we at Page give equal importance to languages along with other subjects too, since we know the value of good communication and English usage for the students in the learning process and to develop their personality too. Hence, we are one of the very few colleges who train students in languages and English usage and verbal ability from the beginning of the academic year. The schedule and the total teaching hours which we follow to teach the language classes is as per the requirement of the board exam syllabus. I would like to please reiterate on this point again. The schedule and the total teaching hours which we follow to teach the language is as per the requirement of the board exam syllabus. In fact, we teach the languages throughout the academic year and make sure the student is regularly in tune with the language orientation too. We also conduct separate English usage, reading comprehension, and verbal ability classes, which are useful not only for their entrance exams like BITS Pilani entrance exams, Manipal, VIT, Shivnadar for engineering, law and management entrances, like IIM Indore, Rohtak, Symbiosis, Christ, Flame, etc. Remember, all the entrance exams, whether it is in the field of engineering, design, architecture, law, management, liberal arts, humanities, CA Foundation, have a section based, test based on English usage, and hence page recognizes the importance of language and making sure, and we also make sure that students are not deprived of any service related to languages. Be assured parents, we are there, we have a fixed schedule, and very soon more and more number of hours of languages you will be able to attend. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for a detailed explanation. So next question. What would you do about recently joined students who missed the previous classes which were taught?
Yes, this is again a very common question which we come across from the parents, because students who register with us, they do not register all at the same time. Sometimes most of the students, in fact, once the students register with us, we follow a certain process through which we try to make sure that all the students are brought to a same level playing ground. Now, how do we do that? Now, all the students who have joined with us are attending the classes from the basic concepts only. And we also make sure that the concept taught in the previous classes are revised and repeated for a few minutes in every session. Because every day there may be few students who may be attending newly for the first time. So for their purpose, the previous day's class also, concepts also is revised and repeated for a few minutes in every session for a few days, to make sure all the students come to the same level of understanding. If the student has joined and missed a few initial classes, then we also schedule a separate one-to-one tutorial class. As briefly when Mr. Kalada was presenting and explaining about the tutorial classes, how useful it is for the students. So similarly, the same platform, what we do is, if the student has joined and missed few initial classes, then we also schedule a separate one-to-one tutorial class, which will be again delivered by the senior faculty. These measures have been very fruitful for the students joining late and trying to merge with the existing classes. So that's how we plan to do it. Individually also we address, and we address them in a group also. If there are many students like that who are joined late and who have missed all the basic concepts, we try to bring them together and have some repetition classes also scheduled.
Thank you, sir. Next question. How are you going to make students practice what they learn?
Again, as sir was informing you, Mr. Kaladar, about the tutorial classes, that is one of the mediums. Anyhow, I would like to briefly explain generally how we try to test and see that the students are in this process of practicing what they are learning. There are two virtual mediums utilized to cater to the needs of the student in this case. One is the teaching platform, where faculty engage the students in a question answer session by randomly calling out their names and asking them to present what they learned and try to express themselves. Now, when the student knows that questions will be asked during the teaching, during the session, then he would definitely like to be one among the many to come on such a good platform and give the answer to the faculty, and have a good impression on the teacher as well as his colleagues also. They also engage the students, faculty I mean to say, they also engage the students in a Q&A chat where they can answer the questions asked by the faculty and present their answers. Now, if at all, if the faculty, once in a while, he might give the mic option to the student and ask them to give the answer. If the student is hesitant to come and speak through the mic, they will ask him to please type the answer in a Q&A chat so that the faculty can check the answer, what he has given in the Q&A, and they will read out the name of the student who has sent the answer and appreciate the student then and there. Now, the second medium is the Google Meet tutorial classes, which you already went through during the presentation, where the student can directly talk to the faculty by switching on their camera and clarifying their doubts. Now, during the tutorial class, it's not only about clarifying the doubts. A set of questions is also displayed on the screen, and the students are engaged in a problem solving session by the senior faculty and associate faculty, who are always available during that 2 hours of session to help and guide the students during this entire session. In fact, it's not necessary for the student that he should always keep his camera on. Once he takes the work, it's always advisable to keep his cam on, so that the faculty also knows, and we also, when we are checking the students during that session, we know that the student is doing some valuable work and is always monitored. If it is difficult for the parents to monitor their preparation, it is always an easy method to make them engage in a tutorial class where they will be engaged with the senior faculty, watching them, and when they are practicing and solving the questions in front of them. Then that is one of the means which we make sure that the students also practice what they learn. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The next question. We are receiving so many mails related to the daily class links and content. Is there any convenient way to receive and access them? So let me answer this question.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Parents and students, I have highlighted this point actually in my presentation. So G Suite account is the solution for that. See, many parents, or even personally, they call me and said, sir, we are receiving so many mails, class links, content, PDFs, and I am receiving my office mails also. So I'm losing the track of all these things. So I'm missing, my son missed yesterday's class because I could notice the actual link in that mail list. So to avoid this kind of a problem, we have created this G Suite accounts. We are giving a G Suite account. We are creating a dedicated account for each and every student. He can log into his account before, suppose if the schedule is at 9 a.m. every day, make a habit, just 15 minutes before that. Okay, open your G Suite account and check what are all posted by digital admins in your account. So you will find the invitation for the class link, and you will find the material, you will find the worksheet, you will find the assignment sheets, everything at one place. So instead of troubling your parents, mom or dad, did you receive the class link? You don't need to do all these things. Just open your G Suite account and check everything there and join the class. Okay. When you have this kind of a convenient way, you will focus on your learning. I hope I have answered in a correct way. Okay. I'm moving on to the next question. So this is the graphic of G Suite accounts. Okay. The next question. How often will the test be conducted? Andrew, sir?
Yeah. So yes, this is also one of the most common questions which we come across, because testing is one of the very important module for a learning process of the student, of a child. Here, I would like to briefly describe the testing methodology we follow in page. Since we are conducting an integrated course, the tests are also scheduled as per the concepts taught in the class during the particular week. Kalada sir, can you click on the graphic and
Yes.
show the various tests?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. The state board exam is completely descriptive, and hence we conduct a descriptive test once all the concepts of the textbook are taught to the student. The entrance exams format is usually objective, all MCQ questions, and we conduct an integrated objective test based on the needs of the entrance exams, whether it is for engineering, design, architecture, law, management, liberal arts, etc. So how do we usually plan to conduct these tests for so many types, different types of exams, and cater to the needs of the students throughout the academic year? First, the topic-wise tests, weekly tests we call it, which will be conducted on a weekly basis on twice a week, on a Wednesday and a Saturday. Descriptive test is based on board exam format, which will be conducted, and then on the same chapter, after the completion of the objective integrated concepts, we give an objective assignment to the student to work out and assess himself as to how much he has grasped the topic, how much he has understood, how many questions he is able to solve on his own, and we give a complete explanatory solution also to the assignments. And if there were any problems which he was unable to attend, he can again refer to the our solution and practice. If still any doubts are there or he is stuck up with any particular concept, he can always reach out to the teacher through tutorial classes and to the faculty during counseling hours when we resume the classes. And then once the assignment is submitted by the child, we schedule an objective integrated test on the same chapter. Now, this is how we try to make sure that the student is perfect with the entire chapter. As I briefed earlier about our integrated teaching methodology, and that's how we sync with the tests also. First, the descriptive test, followed by an objective test required for the entrance exams of that particular chapter. And only after finishing this entire process, we move on to the next chapter. Whether it is mathematics, physics, chemistry, economics, mathematics, physics, and chemistry, we follow the same pattern. As far as economics, commerce, and all are concerned, only the descriptive test will be conducted from the board exam point of view for the commerce students. For the entrance exams, we conduct the tests separately on reasoning, quant, verbal ability, once in a week, depending on what chapters or concepts has been taught to the child during that week. Now, after these weekly tests are over, the next level of testing are the cumulative tests called phase tests. Now, this is a very important test for the child. It is conducted for every 2 months to test the child in a cumulative test syllabus and assess his performance based on the actual exam format. This test is conducted commonly across all branches of page, and complete analysis and ranking is also given so that the parents also get a clear picture of the child's progress term-wise. Once in every 2 months it is conducted. So we will also get to know in this 2 months, based on the entire syllabus, how the child is able to perform, how much he has understood, is there any weak areas which has to be addressed separately. Based on the result, based on the performance, the counseling is done to the student as to where exactly is lagging behind, how to schedule his preparation again for the next term, and accordingly the teacher also will plan the counseling session with the child. The next level of the final round of testing are the mock tests, which are usually conducted at the end of the academic year when the entire syllabus is taught to the students. Please, this is something which regularly some of the parents and students also ask, why don't you conduct mock tests like other institutes in between, regularly, once in a month or something like that. The mock tests are only full-length tests, and it is based on the actual exam format, which is required only after the completion of the entire syllabus. Okay. The final round, this is conducted at the end of the academic year, and we also conduct separate mock tests. Now, what happens is in the first year, once the first year syllabus is completed, we conduct the full-length mock tests on the entire first year syllabus. But there is a process the student has to undergo, and we should allow the student to be groomed systematically. We cannot directly jump to the main exam format and make him lose his confidence if he doesn't perform well. It's always a step-by-step process. First, the student has to be introduced to the topic-wise test, then cumulative tests, and after that, they have to reach to a point where they are able to attempt the entire syllabus tests. The mock tests are designed as per the main entrance exams format only. In fact, for our outgoing seniors also, recently, as Kaladasa was highlighting about, during the pandemic situation, during the lockdown, when all the students were in their final stages of their preparation, and testing is, mock test is the key process for them during this period, where already they have undergone 2 years of preparation, 2 years of tests have been taken by them in all levels of chapters and syllabus. Now was the time for them to take the full length test, assess themselves, identify their weak areas, work on them, and move on to and enhance their preparation to perform better for the main exam. So during that lockdown situation also, almost 40 topic-wise online practice revision tests were conducted, 15 JEE main exams, 15 BITSAT, 5 VIT, 10 to 20 MSET full length mock tests were conducted. In fact, almost we are one of the very few institutes who conduct mock tests on almost all the entrances that the students applies for, because we give an extensive detailed support to the child for appearing for the entrances also. And then that is for the engineering students. Now there were many students who were also preparing for law, management, design and architecture. Aspirants were also there. Now similarly what we did, we conducted all these were online proctor tests, 15 CLAT tests, 10 management entrance exams for Symbiosis, Christ, IIM Indore and all those exams. For architecture students, nearly some 10 NATA mock tests, 10 BR mock tests, and design students also, there were quite a few exams which generally design entrances are conducted. Main exams like UCID and NID is completed in January itself, and before January we conducted almost 20 full length mock tests for them for UCID and NID, and nearly some another 10 to 20 CAT tests which we called as creative aptitude tests. So all these tests are conducted to the child at the right moment and the right time. So that gives them an additional edge, because that is not the time for them to again sit with the books. At the end of their preparation for 1 month, the only process they should undergo is to attempt as many mock tests as possible and enhance their performance from one test to another test. And by the time they go to the main exam, they are in the right frame and right confidence is there with them to attempt and do the exam well. Now, there were few students who also qualified in the entrances, and they moved on for the group discussion and interview sessions also. Now, they too had to be catered. We had to train them for these. We do that every year, in fact. So what we did, we conducted few personality development and group discussion sessions and interview training, attending training sessions for our students on the Page virtual platform itself, because they had online interviews and online group discussions also. So through Page platform, virtual platform, they got that exposure and they really did very well and got selected for some very good management colleges like Symbiosis, Christ, Flame, and many more. So that's how we are utilizing the Page virtual platform for the past 3 months. In fact, we are celebrating almost 100 days of online teaching and services to the students for our outgoing as well as incoming, as well as the new registered students also. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for a detailed explanation. So I'm moving on to the next question. Yeah, why don't you give mic option to the student when the class is going on so that they can clarify their doubts? Okay, I would like to answer this question, sir.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Parents and students, we want our faculty to have minimal distraction when the lecture is going on. When they're delivering that lecture, they should have minimal distraction. But still, student can ask doubts. There are two options for that. First, they can raise their hand and they can post their question in Q&A session when the class is going on. What our faculty does normally, when they complete the explanation, they go through who are all raised their hand. See, raising hand is the right of the student. Yes. So when he raised the hand, so he will go through the Q&A session. So what question that particular student posted, then he immediately then and there read out the name and they answer that doubt. Okay. And one more thing about the mic option. as I highlighted, tutorial classes, as Mr. Andrew also highlighted, tutorial classes, in that class, you have been given an option. You can switch on your video, you can switch on your mic, and you can directly interact with the faculty. Okay, mic option is given, video option is also given in tutorial classes. Why we are not giving in online classes? Because to have a minimal distraction for the faculty to deliver in a best way. So in tutorial classes, students can switch on your mic, you can video, you can discuss, you can in an interactive way, you can ask all your doubts to the faculty, they will address all your doubts. I hope I have clarified your doubt. Next, moving on to the next question. Why can't you make the online classes more interactive? Okay, this question also I will take it, sir.
Yes.
The class more interactive. Interactive sessions, as I mentioned, when you involve the students, then only they learn. And when they learn with joy, they never forget. And how we are doing it, because I highlighted that Flipgrid, and we are motivating our students to do presentations. You know, we are giving them an opportunity, a platform to do presentations on their favorite topics. Many students, even during the Anveshan classes also, nearly more than 20 students did their presentations. Many were present in this meeting also, I think. So they all did presentation. They prepared their own PPTs, and even they addressed few doubts also. You know, students, when you come up with this, when you interact with the faculty continuously in tutorial classes, when you're clearing your doubts, and when you are doing presentations, really it will enhance your presentation and communication skills. So in interactive, again, tutorial classes is the solution for that. You discuss with the faculty, you can switch on your mic and video, you can repeatedly discuss the valuable points with the faculty and enhance your logical and analytical thinking skills and presentation skills, and you can come up with a presentation. So we are focusing on the interactive sessions, and students will have more interactive sessions in future also. They have to come up with presentation they can do, they can remove the stage fear from them. And see, because the entire career is based on your communication skills. For that reason, page always gives importance to enhance the communication skills. So we are planning more interactive sessions, especially in tutorial classes. You have interactive sessions. Okay, I hope I have clarified this question.
Yes,
Your doubt?
sir. Very well said.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Next, can you give a break in between the online class sessions?
Yeah,
Okay, I would
this
like to
too,
answer
I
this
think,
also.
yes.
Yeah, students, I have highlighted this point, you know. So we really concern about the screen time of each and every student, the duration of the time he watches the screen, you know. So for that, after every online class, we are giving 15 minutes break. Again, so the class starts at 9, it ends at 9:45. After 15 minutes only, next class will start. Again 45 minutes class will go on. After that, again 15 minutes break will be given. So in that break, during that break, you can go out, watch the scenery or a greenery out there, you can regenerate yourself, and you can come back and you can watch, you can involve in the next class. You know, breaks are given 15 minutes between each and every session. And the tutorial classes, 2 hours gap we are giving between the online classes and tutorial classes. Even during the tutorial classes, you don't need to watch the screen continuously. You can switch on your video, you can work, whatever the questions are given or whatever the topics are taught, you can work on that. When you have a doubt, immediately you can ask the faculty. Yeah, in that way, you don't need to watch the screen continuously in tutorial classes. So breaks are there in between each and every class. 15 minutes break we are giving. I hope I have answered this question.
Well said, sir.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
So how can we know the performance of our child? Andrew sir,
Yes.
I would
Yeah,
like
I
you
would
to
like to
answer.
take up this question.
Yes.
This is something, it's always at the back of the mind, and it's a regular question by the parents because they would like to know the performance of the child. Now, in Page, we value the cooperation of parents and also understand the importance of regular communication with the parents in the entire learning process of the child. Hence, We regularly keep the parents informed about the schedules, test syllabus, test marks through SMS messages, and also provide an exclusive student ID to log in into our Class Pro LMS software and an online testing tool ExamJoy also to check the detailed performance report and analysis of the student. Now, these are all there. In fact, God willing, if we are able to start the offline classes at our premises, the first priority is to conduct the PTM, which we usually do for every 2 months, where the parents can interact with the faculty and the principal directly to get complete feedback and analysis of the child. Yes, if that situation, the current situation, if it doesn't permits us to do that, then we would again use our virtual platform to, execute this kind of sessions to the parents. Now, these sessions help us to understand your needs, the parents' needs, and the student needs, and suggest various remedial measures for the betterment of the child's performance. If there is a need for special focus and additional counseling hours required for the student, we make sure that those needs are also fulfilled and we provide that additional guidance and support to your ward. So parents, we want you to be our partners in this difficult situation to ensure that we are providing the right kind of services to your child. Hence, parents, your cooperation and support is very important for us in this testing pandemic time, where the student is completely confined to home under your presence. A little bit of monitoring the child during his online sessions to make sure that he is attending all the classes completely without getting distracted with other digital mediums, and keeping them in your observation is very important to make sure the student doesn't misuse his freedom of self-learning, which is the need of the hour now. I mean, when I say self-learning, a little bit of self-responsibility and commitment is required from the student's point of view to make sure that we are providing the best of services. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for answering all these questions. Now, I would like to introduce Vibrant Team page, who are working harder than ever to deliver the best content to the students. I'm going to invite the team of page, okay, onto the screen. Now, first, I would like to invite Vasant Kumari Madam, Principal, Page, Himayat Nagar.
Kalada sir, one more
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
We have many questions in the Q&A chat,
Okay.
which do not worry parents. We are getting back to it. Once we finish introducing the entire team, we are getting back to the Q&A section where we will answer each and every question. So please stay tuned.
Okay.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes. First, I would like to invite Vasanta Madam, Principal, Page, Himayat Nagar. Next, Meeta Kulkarni Madam, Principal, Page, Banjara Hills. Vikrant Sir, Principal, Page, Kompally.
Ma'am, sir, can you on the cams?
A.M. Augustine Sir, the General Manager, Page Institutions. Next, our digital admins who are hosting all your classes. They are the men behind the show. Mr. Gautam, Mr. Srikanth, Mr. Prashant, and Sunil. Can you please switch on your cameras, all of you?
Vijayanand sir, can you switch on your cam?
And Head Corporate Relations, Mr. Vijayanand sir. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon, I think.
I think we have reached the afternoon.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah. And first of all, I'm requesting Vasanta Madam, Principal, Page, Himayat Nagar, have few words with the parents.
Thank you, Kalada. Good afternoon, parents and my dear students. First of all, let me thank you all parents for the overwhelming responses. We would like to assure you that you have taken a right choice in opting for paid for your child education. We make sure that at all stages, we give them the correct input and guidelines to pursue them to their academic goals, which will take them onto the right path. We also imbibe the good qualities in terms of discipline and behavior skills among the students. They will surely blossom in our hands. Please always feel free to contact us at any time regarding your child's academic. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank
Vasanta
you,
madam. Thank you so much. Now I am requesting Meeta madam, Principal Page Banjara Hills, to have few words with the parents.
Good morning. Good afternoon to one and all, the parent community as well as the students. A warm welcome. And I hope all your queries are answered by Mr. Kaladhar and Mr. Andrew. And if anything else is required from our side, we're always ready to help you. So you can contact us anytime. Once you have, now that your students are our students, our children. So we'll definitely make sure from our side what best we can do for them, and little help from the parents would do wonders for the child. So I would like to conclude here. Thank you so much for being here, being part of the PAGE team. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for enlightening words. Now, digital admins, you're all the men behind the show. I'm requesting Mr. Srikanth, digital admin Srikanth, to play our PAGE EduPack video. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah, it's a 1-minute video, parents. This video throw light on the counseling and career counseling, on how the material is designed, how we help the students to get an admission in all national level universities. This video throw light on that. Is just for 1 minute. After that, we are ready to take all your questions. Thank you. Srikanth, please play that video.
In this competitive world, your dream is not yours alone. One needs to have a competitive edge to own it and realize it. All competitive entrance examinations require well-prepared study schedule, study material and guidance, thorough knowledge of concepts, and your perseverance and hard work. To help you realize your dreams, PAGE brings to you MyEduPack, a bundle of proven educational products and services. We begin by providing live online classes and test schedules, tailored for your self-preparatory needs and you with high-quality study material. Follow the schedule and access your progress with the online testing platform. Identify weak spots and revise with the recorded lectures and concept maps. And in times of confusion, join our Q&A sessions for personal mentoring. And we won't just stop there. We help you choose the wide career path with our career counseling and guidance. A student is educated about all the available entrance exams to be written and appraised of various career options. We help in filling the forms, documentation, arranging hall tickets, and close follow-up admission counseling. MyEduPack. Be prepared. You are going to win.
Yeah, so thank you one and all. Now let us go to the Q&A section. Kaladhar sir, can
Yes.
we?
Okay, I'll read out. Sir, a question. How many subjects are taught per day? Andrew sir?
Yeah, there are 4 subjects, sir, which are classes which are scheduled every day. You will have 2 tracks, especially for MPC and MBC students. There are 2 tracks of mathematics, one physics and one chemistry for MPC. Similarly, MBC, you will have 2 tracks of mathematics and economics and commerce class. Now, later on, as we move ahead, now this week, last week, we also introduced the reasoning class. Similarly, quantitative aptitude, verbal ability, and GK classes also will be scheduled from this coming week. especially for MSc and CEC students. For CEC students, at present we are conducting economics, commerce, and reasoning classes, and very soon we will be launching the civics class also.
Okay. Yes. So civics classes are also going to be launched. Next
Yes.
question, sir. From when will students be asked to solve the materials given by page for individual major subjects for integrated practice?
Pardon?
Okay, I'm
Can you-
repeating. When will students be asked to solve the materials given by page for individual major subjects for integrated practice?
Yes, especially for seniors, it's already going on. We are publishing assignments on all the integrated concepts which are being taught to them in the class, and we are asking them to submit it with a due date, which they have to solve the entire worked out sheet, scan it and upload it, so that we can also give them the grade points. Now, similarly for juniors, at present juniors, all the basic concept classes are going on, and the classes required for their textbook preparation is going on. And once they move on to the integrated concepts, we will very soon give them the assignments related to that also. Now we are giving them some problem solving questions related to the descriptive preparation during the tutorial classes, and even sharing it in their Google Classrooms for additional practice, and they can prepare simultaneously for the test. So very soon, once the integrated concepts are started teaching it and introduced in the classes, we will start publishing the assignments related to the objective concepts also.
Next question, sir. Sir, the morning time classes are better as children waste a lot of time if the classes are held in the afternoon session.
For this, yes, this is something which regularly we get the question from the parents, but there is a certain technique involved in this and certain thinking behind why we are scheduling the classes in this pattern. Now, what we are doing is, in a week, 3 days we are having the classes in the morning and 3 days in the afternoon. We want to make sure that the student is consistently in the learning process of attending the classes and attending the tutorial sessions also. Sometimes 3 days in a week, we are conducting tutorial classes in the afternoon, 2 hours, after giving a break of 2-3 hours. So the whole day, almost we require the student to be on our virtual platform for not more than 6 hours. So 4 hours of learning, 2 hours of practice. So that 6 hours, we have wantedly made sure that we are not giving them a fixed schedule in such a way that they are trying to hook themselves up with some other and get distracted with some other digital mediums. So we want them to be in the learning process. And that 6 hours, we are trying to have classes 3 hours in the morning and practice in the afternoon for 3 days. Sometimes what happens is after listening to the classes, the students again, they somehow try to skip the class practice sessions, and they are not involved in the practice sessions. So to break that cycle, again, sometimes we are planning to have the practice sessions, tutorial classes in the morning where they are really fresh and they can utilize the sessions effectively, try to solve the problems more rather than just sitting and listening. So the next 3 days of the week, we are planning to have the practice session in the morning and classes in the afternoon, so that we break that cycle of monotonous to the students, so that it doesn't become too monotonous and he doesn't indulge himself to a certain way of learning only. We want him to be fresh for the practice sessions also.
Yeah. One more very interesting question I'm finding here. Can we have class-wise get-together for kids to get the feel of their junior college, their class and fellow classmates?
Can I answer this, Andrew?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, dear parents, we are in that process of giving them the feel of real classrooms in a virtual way. We are very soon doing this, and we'll get all of them together on a platform and introduce all of them. In
No,
fact,
no,
we are,
madam. In fact, we have already done it.
yeah, we have done
Uh,
it.
I've done
Yes.
it.
For the
What
first
we
years,
have already conducted
yeah.
exclusive sessions,
Interactive sessions,
interactive
yeah.
sessions on a virtual platform,
Yes,
where
yes.
all the students were asked to on their camera, a mic, and introduce themselves and share their hobbies and good things with their other classmates. You know, all the other students also participated in that. So the one round of introduction class of all the students and making them interact with each other is completed. And very soon, as madam said, we will be planning more group discussion sessions where we'll try to invite a cluster of students together on a common platform and try to share their experiences and some things which they have in common, or sometimes it could be about subject, it could be about their something which they like to do in their free time, and that platform will be monitored and supervised by the admin people also.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Next question. Hello, sir. Can you let us know how many tutorial classes have been conducted thus far for the first year students? How many we have
For
conducted?
the
There are
first year students, we were waiting for all the students to activate their G Suite accounts. Now, last week we completed the process of activating the entire Google Classroom accounts. To, as sir said during his presentation, almost 95% of the students activated their Google Classrooms, because that is a very important tool for us for the tutorial classes. So what last week, since it has been activated, we introduced the tutorial class for the students on a Friday, last Friday, and Saturday we conducted a proctored online descriptive test yesterday. Almost 350 students have taken live online proctored descriptive test for the first time. They experienced it. In fact, we also had a very good experience of seeing the students seriously sitting and writing the tests and fulfilling the process of putting onto the paper what they have learned. So it was really a joy. The students also were excited to write the test, and the first test, live online proctor test, was also conducted on a Saturday yesterday. And this week onwards, we have started planning 2 hours of tutorial sessions regularly on a regular basis from Monday to Friday. And Saturdays will be only the language and test which will be conducted.
Yeah. Sir, the next question. How is the attendance tracked currently? How we are tracking the attendance?
Yes. Now, I would like to just briefly explain to the parents how we are tracking the attendance, because it is very important. One thing is at the end of all the classes, we generate a complete detailed attendance report where we get each and every detail of the number of hours the student has attended the session, how many minutes he attended the class, how many times he left the session and came back and re-registered and re-logged in, and how many students have attended the session also we get. Whether the student is present, absent, the complete report is downloaded and shared with the admin people and the coordinators, who make sure that they bring that attendance notice to the notice of the parents. If the student is absent, we call the parents and ask them for the reason. If the student is not attending the sessions continuously for all the 4 sessions, maybe if he is attending the first session and if he is not online for the second session, again he may be attending the 3rd session and not present in the 4th session, we try to bring that also to the notice of the students first, try to sensitize them and bring it to the notice of the parents also, so that they too can counsel them and make sure that they are attending all the sessions.
Yeah. One more, sir. A parent is really thanking us. Thank you for conducting webinar. It is very informative on how the classes are being handling on a professional systematically. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. One more question, sir. Can you share the links for the tutorial sessions? We have not been getting the link to join the tutorial session, which is conducted a couple of hours after the online classes complete every day.
We are posting it in your Google Classroom, sir.
Yeah.
And as I told you, because last week we hadn't conducted any tutorial classes, only one class was conducted on a Friday. And this week onwards, every day they will have to, from Monday onwards, they will have 2 hours as I told you. And the link also, it is conducted in Google Meet. Since it is conducted in a Google Meet platform, we wanted all the students to activate their G Suite accounts as early as possible. Now the link related to Google Meet will be shared automatically in the Google Classrooms every day.
Yeah, next question. Can we have an alert system or reminders to ensure that a good tracking system is maintained?
Alert us about, I didn't understand what tracking. Is it about the child's presence in the class?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I told you earlier when I was briefing about the attendance report, you know, we have a tracking system in place. We know exactly at what time the student has logged in, at what time he has left the session, whether he is there for the entire session. If he is there, sometimes what happens is the student may log in and keep himself on without the camera. We think that he is already there. So to make sure that the student is also present in the class, the faculty are instructed to read out the names of some students who are regularly skipping the sessions in between. We try to get a group, shortlist all the students' names every day, and the next day when the session is going on, we give that names to the faculty saying that these students are not regularly attending the sessions, they are skipping in between. So the faculty, what they will do is, if they are there or not, they will read out the names and ask them to raise their hand and ask them to on the mic and answer something, or ask them to tell something. So if they are not answering and if they are not coming online, and that means he is not present there, maybe he is just logged in and just waiting for the class to go on and make himself present only for the sake of attendance. So this is the practice which we follow to make sure that we are tracking students' presence in the sessions, during the sessions especially.
Okay, thank you, sir. Next question related to MEC. For MEC students, please elaborate more about the tests, including integrated courses and any course for IIM entrance.
Now, I think during the testing method in FAQs, I have answered it in a complete detailed manner. Here, I would briefly tell the MEC and CEC students about the type of test which we are going to conduct. Especially now, they will have descriptive tests related to board exams in mathematics, economics, commerce, civics regularly on a weekly basis. But apart from that, once in a week, every week, they will also have a test. 1 week they will have a test in reasoning, 1 week they will have in quantitative aptitude, 1 week verbal ability, and once in a month they will have a cumulative test in all these areas of subjects, because these areas of subjects are necessary for them to for the entrance exams, especially the management and law entrance exams. So CA foundation also, if it is a CA foundation student, then he will have CA English, quantitative aptitude, reasoning tests also for them also, because all these are there for him also. Apart from that, CA commerce, CA economics, these kind of tests also will be conducted. But please be patient. It's all a process, one by one. As we move ahead with this, we are trying to balance it out, the entire sessions with the testing. Once the classes are introduced, once the concepts are introduced to you, taught to you, one by one, we'll start conducting those tests also on a regular basis. There is a lot of time left for us. We have a lot to do almost throughout this first year. Then you have an entire summer break with us. During the summer break, in fact, we conduct a lot more tests to the students. In fact, we are able to conduct more during that time because we are focusing only on those subjects only. We are not focusing on your regular subjects during that 1 month of time which you are going to spend with us during a summer break. So be assured, you are there at the right place, and all the tests are going to be conducted and in a systematic manner.
Okay. Sir, one more question. This is also we have highlighted, but again, for the parents' purpose, while session is going on, it's hard for them to focus and take running notes. Can you make sure slides used in are also made available through Google Classroom?
Yes, that I already, during our FAQs, we have answered that, sir. Can we move on to the next question?
So almost similar kind of questions which we have answered in FAQs. So parents, again, once again, I'm very congratulating you and thanking you for participating in this session. Most of the questions we have covered. Still, if you have any queries, you can call us. You have our numbers and we will address all your doubts. No problem at all. Online, everything will be answered. You can send mails also for us. We will answer through mails. Okay, sir. Shall we,
Sir,
do you want to add few more points?
Yes, sir. There is
Yes.
one question related to
Yeah.
Mr. Rajesh has said that,
Yeah.
sir, my son has not been able to understand economics because of connectivity issues. How
Okay.
to solve it?
Hmm.
Now, yes, that's the reason why, let me tell you, we are using the kind of platform, though there are so many platforms available, sir, we are sticking to a Zoom platform or this platform because the streaming is seamless. Okay. If at all, if due to few connectivity problems, the student has missed that class on that day, please try to immediately get in contact with the admin of that respective branch. We will arrange a separate session for your child in Google Meet immediately on that day itself with a faculty, associate faculty or a senior faculty. So please be assured, we are trying to give you the best only. We are there always available. Now, you know, the situation is such that it's so demanding that we have to be available always. So we are there always for you. It's only about communicating. Please bring it to our notice and we will definitely arrange all the backup required and support required for your child.
Okay. Sir, one last question about this document scanning in the proctor test.
Yes.
Say on document scanning, I believe that proper instruction should be given how to scan or which app should be used or demo sort of thing will help them.
So it's a technical thing. Generally, nowadays, there are so many apps available on the mobiles, especially. That's why we are asking them to take an easy route. The easy route is to download an app, Adobe Scanner app or a camcorder app or some scanning app. There are many available, Tap Scanner in a mobile. Now, if a child is able to take a photo, if a child is able to take a photograph means he will be able to scan also. It's a very simple process. Once he enters into the app, he just has to, highlight what all answer sheets he has to scan and just take a snap of that and upload it in the Google Classrooms. That's the reason why we are not asking the parents to buy a scanner and install it along with a desktop or a laptop or, ask them to keep each and every sheet on the scanner and scan it. Nowadays, the technology is available to us, and if a child is able to take a photograph, he will be able to take a snap in a scanner also.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you for detailed explanation.
Yeah.
So would you like to add before I conclude this session?
Yes, one more 2 points I would like to add to the parents. Parents, please, there is, again, when the child is attending the sessions online regularly on a daily basis and using the digital platforms, there is always scope of being sometimes, getting getting distracted with other digital mediums and, bullying on social media has become such a huge challenge for parents and students nowadays. So to address all these issues also, we are also planning to conduct few sessions on cybersecurity also. We have a team of psychologists as panelists, and they will conduct these sessions for your students. Very soon we will be launching those sessions from the time to time basis so that we can guide the student in a proper manner as to how effectively he can utilize the Page virtual platform for enhancing his learning process and simultaneously not to get distracted and bullied and get used to other social media platforms, because this is the need of the hour now. In this pandemic situation, we need your cooperation also in this regard, and make sure that the student also doesn't get distracted with too many other mediums and digital tools and affect his mental health as well as his learning process also. So for that, through psychologists, we are going to conduct this cybersecurity sessions also. Apart from that, in the second year, especially now since you are registered now and you are in the first year itself, Second year, once the student enters that stage where he has to decide about the kind of colleges which he has to choose, the kind of options available for him. There are so many questions which might be running in the mind of the parents and students as to what kind of college, what kind of subject to choose in their graduation, because that's a deciding stage for them. First year, it's all about, you know, grooming and coming to a stage where they are able to understand that that's the right time for them to make that decision and focus only on that. So we conduct exclusive sessions, counseling sessions, and we conduct exclusive seminars, career counseling seminars by the top universities in the country. We are associated with all the top universities in our countries as far as engineering, law, management, or any other career option is concerned. Usually we used to conduct career fairs. Through that medium, we used to try to connect to the parents as to what all options and courses are available in graduation. But if in this current scenario, since we may not be able to conduct it, if at all, God willing, if we are able to conduct it offline at our campus, that's fine. But if we are not able to do it, then again, the Page virtual platform, through our platform, those universities will deliver these sessions to the students and parents and guide them as to the different career opportunities and courses in engineering, whether it is for BTech, artificial intelligence, or liberal arts, or out of the box career choices, or the regular career choices, what kind of colleges are available, and how, what kind of opportunities are there to get admissions into those colleges. Now, we also do that counseling process to you and try to bring everything into your notice based on that +2 marks, what kind of scholarships are offered in the universities, which university is giving which kind of admission based on your child's performance. If he is unable to get through JEE and the main MCET exams, what are his backup options? Because after spending 2 years of hard work, it is very important that the child doesn't get disheartened if he doesn't get admission into an IIT or an NIT. Yes, ultimately IITs and NITs or a NALSA or a top college only is the priority for everybody. But in this competitive world, sometimes it will, you know, the students, it's not about the IQ levels or their preparation. Sometimes it may not go his way as far as the entrance is concerned. Then he should have an alternative also to fall back on and make sure that he gets admission into an equally good private college or a deemed university, which is equally good as similar to an IIT or an NIT or a NALSA for law or an IIM Indore for management or an NID for design or SPA Delhi for architecture. So all these colleges, we will be there. Our support will be there till the child lands into one of the top colleges in the country. And we have been doing this over the past 15 years. In fact, the entire Page has always been a pioneer in introducing new tools to the student community. We were the first to launch online tests throughout the country. When BITS Pilani has introduced it, we were the first to launch online tests. Especially when many of the corporate colleges were offering other courses, there were nobody to offer online tests in Hyderabad, and we were the first to do it. Similarly, when it was a very easy, natural process and for us to get converted into this platform, because for the past 32 years, Page has always been in this process and trying to provide all the necessary tools and medium and content to the children in the form of a digital platform. Even for our students, for the last 8 years, we were using tabs. We were not giving them physical notes. Please understand, we gave them the entire content in tabs. And we also conducted online tests also, keeping in mind the changing scenario and the kind of new changes which have come in the testing pattern in the country. With all the major national level entrance exams, Page was also well ahead in thinking about this and introducing the online test through tabs. For the last 8 years, 10 years, in fact, we were conducting tests only in tab. We were not conducting on paper-based tests. So you are at the right place, a place where almost 32 years of strategic thinking has helped us to prepare a robust platform virtual platform for your child. And we hope that this platform will be of utmost beneficial to the child till we are going to start the physical classes. Even after the physical classes, this process will go on. The virtual page platform will be alive and it will be running as it is now. So thank you, parents. I hope I don't want to waste much time. Thank you for joining us on a holiday on such a we had such a wonderful audience. Thank you, Kalada sir. You can go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And I want to add one point to that. We have conducted nearly 23 webinars with top universities during this lockdown period for our students. Okay, so about the marine engineering, artificial intelligence, automobile engineering, liberal arts, and law. A professor from Bennett University really educated our students. So nearly in holidays, during this lockdown period in May, we have conducted 23 webinars with national level university professors.
Yes.
You know,
In fact,
that point I want to add.
The new registered students are really lucky that they were able to be present on our platform to avail their services.
Yes.
Because generally we do conduct it only in the second year, but they were this time well ahead. We have conducted it so that the student and the parent can make up their minds as to what their goal is and prepare accordingly for the next 2 years with us.
They can have a plan and they can execute their plan and achieve their goals.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, parents and students.
Thank you all. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. Really, we enjoyed this session. Really. So I hope we have clarified many of your doubts. Once again, I'm thanking you for your participation in this program. Okay, we are going to end this program on this bright note. Thank you once again. Thank you all. Thank you. advantage of good education at Page and embrace the joy of learning. Okay, with this, I'm completing this part of the presentation. And after this, I'm going to take up a new segment called FAQs.